Well, good morning. Sorry for being tardy this morning, but um, today I want to talk about how to speed up manifestations of whatever your desire is. And so, to begin with, we have to kind of look at what happens when you notice something that you want. Whether it's a new job, a new girlfriend, a new health situation. More often than not, where we come from when we think about something like that is the lack of. And coming from that position, what you're saying to the universe is, I don't have this. And the universe gives you not it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look at, okay, so I'm looking for a job because I don't like the job that I have. So your positive position is, I don't like the job that I have, and the universe gives you more of, I don't like the job that I have. More reasons not to like it, kind of thing. So you have to shift that towards what your desire is. And so for instance, instead of coming from, I want this because I don't want that, you have to get yourself into a position where you're happy with what's going on and you're excited about, you're anticipating something better. And better is really a very, very, abstract term. It's very subjective. As it stems from your dislike of where you are, and you think that anything else must be better because you don't like this. Well, if you shift around to, you know what, I'm here now. Good morning, whoever joined. If I shift around to, I'm here now. This is what's going on in my life. I am alive. I am, I can make this. I can look at this situation that I'm in right now as being perfect because this is where I led myself to. Okay, you're absolutely in control of everything that goes on, and it's so easy to say, well, I'm not in control of outside circumstances. Yes, you are. Just get over that. Unfortunately, because we like to blame our current situation on outside effects, and that what that does is effectively is you give control of your life to your environment, and so what you do from that position is you lose control of where you're going, and you allow yourself to be subject to whatever winds are blowing. So if you can come from a position of, I'm okay with where I am, and start to bring into your consciousness all of the things that are good in your life, whether it has to do with the situation you want to change or not. So if you're in a job that you don't like because of certain situations in that job, certain things about it that you don't enjoy, you can still find something about that you do like. I'm earning money. I'm occupied. I am able to interact with other people, so I have the opportunity to experience, the energy of being around them, whether it's negative energy or positive energy. So there are things that you can accept as, okay, so I want to change this situation, but I need to come from a point of being happy about what's going on, or being grateful for what's going on and what is the truth. Because the situation that you're in, if it's a bad situation, it's a learning experience. And so you can be grateful for having the opportunity to learn from the place that you are, to learn about who you are, how you've created it, and you have now the opportunity to learn how to move beyond that. And the fastest way to move beyond that is to be grateful for where you are. And you can, a lot of people say, well, how can I be grateful? I don't have a job. I don't have an income. I need money. How can I be grateful for that? Well, you can be grateful for the people who are supporting you and helping you. And you can be grateful for the time that's on your hands, so that you can, learn how to become better and become more employable. So it's like, okay, so I can't take any classes because I can't afford them, but what can you do with what you have? So you have to start researching, okay, so what are my attributes? What can I sell to a prospective employer? I'm happy, outgoing, friendly, I'm ambitious, I'm energetic, I'm willing to do what many other people are not willing to do because I'm in a situation where I want to, I'm coming from a desperation, and that's a bad thing. You can't obviously go into a job interview coming from desperation. You have to come from the position of, hey, look, I have these things to offer. I have experience, I have energy, I have knowledge of whatever your knowledge is, whether it's special to you or not. It's coming from a position of what you've learned. So again, in order to speed up the manifestation of getting a job, getting a new girlfriend, getting a new health situation, you have to come from, here I am, and what can I be grateful for about what I have right now, and concentrate on those thoughts and develop those thoughts. Allow them to blossom. So go into a meditative state, and that's just a matter of, meditation is really just a matter of quieting your anxiety and allowing the peace of, this is where I am. I'm alive. Start with, I'm alive. And what are the things about my situation that I can love, that I can enjoy, that I can be grateful for? There are things, I don't care where you are, who you are, what your situation is. You can come from a position of, I'm grateful for the experience that the universe has given me to allow me to expand, to allow me to enhance my life, to allow me to watch as the universe supplies me with my desire. But in order for the universe to supply you with your desire, you have to get out of the way. You have to stop thinking the negative things about your situation. Whatever thoughts are in your mind that are not constructive, let those go, turn them around to everything that happens to me or happens in my life is happening for my edification and for my expansion. Your source, the source energy that allows you to be, that you use to control your life, knows the shortest distance from where you are now, the easiest path to get to what your desire is. As soon as you create a desire, you put that into your escrow, it's manifested, and the universe, your source, begins to put into your life the things that will get you there. And sometimes it's a learning experience. More often than not, it's a learning experience because that's what we're here for. And so you have to accept this has happened to me. This is part of my life because it's the universe responding to my desire to become better, to have more. And so, how can I be happy? How can I be grateful for what's going on? Find the thought, find the basic thought. Okay, so I'm in a position where I'm unemployed and I want work, I want income. So what that's doing is allowing me to examine my resources, my attributes, and I'm going to write them down on paper. I've done this, I've learned that, I have, whatever attributes you have, start writing them down and start focusing on them. You will build your confidence so that when you do have an interview for a job, you'll come from a position of, you know what? I have what you need, and this is it. And you'd be well to take me on as an employee. And if it's a situation where I need money now, well, what attributes, what things do I have that I could market, that I could sell, that I could trade for whatever, I need to survive, kind of thing. Because I don't care where you are, who you are, what you are, there's something that you have that you can offer. And it could be just volunteering, where you go to, a soup kitchen or whatever, and, all of a sudden you start to realize how much better your position is than the people who are coming to that soup kitchen. And so now you're grateful for where you are, and your attitude changes, and somebody who's working there who also has, is an employer or something like that, because that happens a lot of times, they'll notice who you are and how industriously you work, and they'll go, hey, what's your situation? Do you need employment? Or you could just say, hey, I'm doing this to fill in because I have the time, and I want to be active, and I'm looking for employment, and this and that, the other thing, and, just associating with people. Okay. So all I'm saying is you have to, in order to move on, you have to fully experience where you are, and you have to be grateful for what's going on in your life, and for the situation that you're in, and for how that's enhancing who you are. in making you a better person. Okay? And that's the only way. As long as you come from a position of, I don't have this, this will not show up. Soon as you learn that you are in control, as soon as you understand that you've created this, so, okay, so if I've created this, then I'm in control of it. And if I'm in control of it, then I am going to make it look more like what I want instead of this. If you come from a position of this is happening to me, then you've lost control. If you come from a position of I've created this experience, I don't like it, so I need to change it, so let's figure out how to do that. And then give that to your super consciousness. Give that to your source. Okay? You have control. And the more you understand that. And so, as I spoke about last week, doesn't matter where you are on the emotional balance scale, whether you're in despair or whether you're angry or whether you're, despondent or, whatever your position is, just that little bit of effort to move you to the next level. And that effort is really just accepting this is what's going on, and this is the positive aspect of it that brings you to the next level. Now you're expanding, now you're growing, now you're getting better, now you're getting closer to the end result. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, and I wish you guys a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again next Monday morning, 6:45.